Hello, welcome to Infotech IT Training. I'm Saif Majumdar. I'm a BMR certified cloud and data center. Today I'm today I'm showing like how to configure, how to integrate Active Directory with ESXi host and also vCenter server. So before we do it, I want to show you guys like um, because whenever we configure these things, we need this time we need NTP server, and also we can do something else like we can change, we can add like ESXi host in system 32, like instead of the IP address you can use some name like host 1 or host 2 or ESXi 01, ESXi 02, whatever we want, and we can name it like also the vCenter, like instead of the using vCenter IP address we can use name like vCenter 1 or vCenter Infotech or whatever we want. So right now I want to show you how we can do it. So the first thing is, in here is like if you want to change the IP address, instead of the IP address if you want to use some name, so you have to go to your command prompt and you can type it these things, then you can do it, or directly you can go your C drive and then system 32 and devices and then etc folder, and then you can see the notepad host. So we can go like both ways. Now I'm going to clicking C drive. Actually this is not my ESXi server, so I'm going to my yes, it's this server. I'm going here, my vCenter server, this one is my vCenter server. So I'm going here and I wanna exit out. Actually I open a lot of things, so now I close all these things. So my computer, C drive, go to Windows, then system 32, then drivers, so D, like drivers and etc folder, and here's the host, so notepad. So you guys can see here I already add here, I have two ESXi host. One is 3 ESXi host. One the IP address is 192.168.0.51, 52 and 53, and I name it host 01, host 02 and host 03. And for the vCenter, my vCenter server IP address is 5 and I name it vCenter. So that's it. You can type it here, just simple type, and you can save it like file and save. That's it. In this way you can make it your and another thing is, I have some notes here. I'm going to show you guys how to set up a Windows 2008 R2 and SNTP or NTP server. So you can do it two ways, in this way, but actually I feel this is very easy if you use synchronized time with external NTP server on Windows Server 2000 R2. Your Windows 2000 Server R2, you can connect with the external NTP server, which is called the NTP pool project. It's the organization, so you can use their resource and you can use your NTP server and you can synchronize with this. So for this you just need to do something like netdom and query Fismo. You can type this command in your command prompt and execute it. And also the another command is like netstop w32 time, and this one. After that you can copy this whole things and you can paste it, and you can do this one, and you can do this one. I already did this, that's why I don't want to do it. But the thing is, and another one is configure Win32 server NTP server. So this is another one. It's same thing. You can do it like in your command prompt. You can type let stop Win32 time, and then you can execute this command. And it's simple, very simple. You just copy it and you go to your just copy it like this, copy, and you go to your command prompt and just right click and paste it. That's it, and just enter. But I don't want to do it right now because I already did it, so I just want to show you guys. And set the connection as reliable, and you can run this one, then net start the time service backup, and test the configuration. Whatever you did, you have to test it. So first run this command, first run this command. After that you can check the status, this one. So in this way you can do it your NTP server, you can complete your NTP server. So I don't want to go anymore with the NTP server because my target is I want to integrate my Active Directory with ESXi host and VCENTER server. So the first thing is, now I want to log in my ESXi host with the with VMware vSphere client. So double click and I type it here, my IP address, and the password is root, username is root, and password is like whatever password I give it here. So you guys already saw that, like I already changed, I already named it, instead of my IP address I named it host 1, host 02, host 03. So the IP last 53 I name it host 3. So I wanna write down here host 3 or host 03. I forget it, man, come on. Again, go to here, system 32. Here is system 32 drivers etc host notepad host 03. Okay, that's good. I can minimize it, then it's easy for me. Okay, so close it, host 03, and username by default is root, and password login. Install certificate and ignore it. It takes few minutes. Okay, so this is my host 3. This summary here, whatever I have. Virtual machine, there's no virtual machine. Configuration, so processor, memory, storage, networking, this is the another part, but right now my target is I wanna configure the license version, the time configuration, the license features. Showing nothing here. What happened? Okay, time configuration. Okay, so if I go time configuration, I can go, I just click on time configuration, then just go to properties, set the date and time for the host in the vSphere client's local time. Okay, that's okay. NTP enable, start and stop manually, and settings, add I can add here my server. So my NTP server is 192.168.0.2. that means this is the server, this one is the my NTP server, and my ESXi host on another server. So this is my NTP server, so I just type it here, the IP address of the NTP server. Okay, so it will take time. Then options, then settings, and then start this reset. The time is today the time is 3 o'clock AM. It's 47. Wow, it's running. So the status showing is everything is running, everything was really fine. So okay, now the next option is a DNS and routing configuration. So another thing I want to show you guys, the permissions. In here we have the by default root is one administrator, BPX user, DCO. These three user is like by default, but I don't want to use these three user. I want to use my Active Directory user. So how I can use my Active Directory user here? So before I use my Active Directory here, I have to do something. So again, I'm going to configuration, because I have to integrate with my Active Directory. I have to make a connection with my Active Directory. So for that, first I have to do DNS and routing. So if you click on DNS and routing, go to properties. Here it says host 03 domain inc. Is actually, you have to type it here, the domain name infotech.inc. This is my domain name, and my DNS server, that means this server is IP address is 2, and alternate DNS server is whatever I have, whatever you have, you can type it here, and look up for the host of the following domains. My host name is host03.infotech.inc, and routing is default gateway is 1. Okay, that's good. So now this is done. Then authentication services. So you can go properties. In here, this is the most important thing. User directory services. Select directory service type. By default it is local at authentication, so you have to select the Active Directory, and you have to type it the domain name. My domain is infotech inc, so I'm typing infotech inc, infotech.inc, and just click on join domain. But you have to put your user credential, that means the password and username. So administrator, click on join domain. Wow. Okay, so now it's connected with my domain infotech.inc. That's really nice. Okay, then you can go security profile. In the security profile tab, you can go properties. Actually, this service, when you like freshly install ESXi host, that time you will see this service is stopped. Now it's showing running because my another ESXi host and VCENTER I already start this service. That's why it's showing running. So BS per hybrid is stopped. But if you need this service, you can run it like that way. Network login. The most important thing is you have to this service before this service was stopped, but you have to run it. This service you have to run it, and the local security service is stopped already. But you have to run this one also. So start, and okay. So the local service, so basically you have to do two things: the network login server and local security authentication. These two services you have to run, you have to make it running. So I'm almost done here, and the other service, some service is stopped and some service is running. So it's based on your requirement, based on your needs, you can start and stop. So I'm going to click on OK. Now go back to go. Okay. So in here security is done. All the security options is done. Host cache configuration, resource allocation, as in it's a lot of things. You can just look at it and you can see here a lot of things here. So I'm not going to go over there now. So what I configure here, I configure the time configurations, the NTP server, DNS routing, authentication service, security profile, and nothing. And then go to the permission. So in here I wanna assign my Active Directory users. So before you assign the Active Directory user, you have to have some user. But how you know? So first I need to create some user. I'm going to my Active Directory users and computers here, or you can go administrative tools, users and computers. Okay, in here you can create a user here. It's open users like default page, but I create one organizational unit for VMware administration, and this is this one. How you can create it, like I want to show you guys an example. You can create new organizational unit. So as a sample, I already have VMware administration organizational unit, but I want to just test VM. Test VM. Okay. So I'm gonna create a copy. Test VM. Test VM. I'm just I'm creating a user, and I'm giving this user as a administrative power, so as a beginning administrator or administration. So the password, okay, password never expire. Next, finish. So this user I wanna move it in my new organizational unit like this. So in here, see, the user is here, and you can create a group and you can move it, or see in here I use one VCENTER admin properties, BC admin is a user for administration, VM admin group, and I have another user which has administrative power, and I add these I add those two user to my admin group, this group. So go to properties, members, see, Kazitanim and Saif Majumdar are also the VCENTER admin. All these three users are the member of admin group. So we can make a member of this user also. Test, add to a group. So what's my group name? I forget it. Go here again. Okay, let's close it. Okay, my group name is BM admin group. Okay, so BM admin group, test user so search here BM admin group, just check it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, the add to group operation was successfully completed. Okay, successfully completed. So now we can check it again. Properties, members. Wow, see, the test user is right now a member of BM admin group. Okay, so I can use this group here. So I come back again in my ESXi host VSphere client. Console, and here right click and add permission. Now you can see everything. So if you click add, then if you have to select the domain Infotech, then it will show all the users, whatever the Active Directory has, it will show all the users here. You can individually assign the user, or you can assign the group name. So whatever you want, you can do it. I don't want this one. Right click on it, sorry, add, then you can search here. We are looking for admin group. Sorry, BM admin groups. See here, BM admin group. So you can add it, and just simple. Okay, very simple. But these group users has permission only read only, but I want to give them all privilege, like they can do everything whatever they want. So how I can do it? Just click on here and administrator, then it this group gets all privilege, like they can check the alarms, data center, data store cluster, blah blah blah, whatever the ones, all kind of things. Very simple, and just click OK. So now I just add this group. I add this group, that means I add 4 users. So I don't need to assign individually, like I don't need to add individually users. If I make a group, then it's very easy, very simple. So now it's integrated with my Active Directory, and also I add some users. So let's see now I can log in or not. So just exit out and click on VCENTER again, VSphere client, host 3, username. So in this group, BM admin group, I use Saif, Tanim, and also I use test BM. Okay, test BM. So let me check with this user. I don't know, I use the wrong thing. Test BM, B is capital or small, I forget it. Oh no, it's okay. Yep, it's loading. So it's done. We are able to log in this user, Active Directory user. Now I'm going to exit out again. I want to log in my VCENTER server, and I want to configure VCENTER server also. So how I'll do it, before we always log in with my VCENTER server, like with IP address, like 192.168, like this one .0.5. But right now I want to log in with the name VCENTER and user, whatever user I want. But right now I don't have any user because I integrate my Active Directory with ESXi host, not in my VCENTER. So I have to, it's already integrated, but I didn't assign any users. So let me log in with the default username and password. The default one is administrator at bsphere.local, and password yes. We are almost on the way. Yep. Yeah, I log in. This is my data center info. If I go permission, see in here I don't have nothing. This is the this is default user bsphere.local administrator, but I don't have Active Directory integrated user, Active Directory user. So yes, it has 2 VM host, test alarm permission. Okay, in here I want to add permission, so add, click on add and add, select infotech, that select the infotech domain. So you can, the same thing here, you can assign the individual user about. I don't need to use the individual users because I already assign those users in my group. So sorry, so I'm looking here for I'm looking, yes, BM admin group, this group, then okay, but this group is read only here, so I wanna change the status. In here you can do a lot of things, like you can put administrator, virtual machine power user, virtual machine user sample, resource pool. So you can make, actually if you create in Active Directory like different group and different user, so you can use the different type of permission. So right now I just use as a demonstration, I just use one admin group and I have like 4 users inside of this group. So I want to give them administrator privilege, and it's simple, and then just click on OK. Yes, now I want to exit out and log in with my user VCENTER. So I have 4 users, Saif, Tanim, and also I have test BM, and also maybe BC admin or something. So I want to use my name, Saif, and password. Sorry, maybe I did something wrong. What? It says cannot complete login due to an incorrect username or password. So VCENTER, Saif, okay, so oh, sorry guys, because actually username is not only Saif. I have to write it down here, the domain name slash Saif or Saif at infotech.inc. So I make a mistake, that's why. Yes, it's work. Yes, I logged in. See here, it show me infotech slash Saif. That means I'm able to log in with my Active Directory user, and my VCENTER server is now integrated with my Active Directory. Now I want to add my another host in my data center. So add host, and host number 3, host 03, username Saif, Tonim, whatever I want I can use it, because I add the BM admin group, and BM admin group has those users. So I'm gonna use Saif add. Don't make this same mistake again. You have to put it here, the domain name slash user or user at domain name, whatever you want. So add infotech.inc and password, and just next. Yes, certification, next, very simple, next, and it's in progress, so we have to wait. Okay, it's done. So it shows like some alert. It's okay, it's another problem. I don't want to go to resolve this one right now. So I'm able to connect my two hosts with my Active Directory users, and also I'm able to log in my Active Directory users in VCENTER server. So that's all. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe on my channel. Thank you very much.